since last time, I managed to build the houses I wanted to do, and I'll show you some other stuff too. But yeah, I thought put billboards on the side because it seemed appropriate, and a load of pipes, and I got the gravity to work. Check this out. Whoop. Right, so walking along normal. Ba-doop-ba-doop. Ba-doop-ba-doop. This was actually quite difficult. I had to put a gravity generator there. Somewhere, yeah, there. And I had to sort of like adjust it so it just hits here. And it works pretty well, but there is an area here that it kind of screws up. Oh. So, yeah, but other than that, it works fine. I'll show you inside. Yeah, I did individual houses again. I went with blue lights because I thought it would look cool through the windows. But yeah, these are all the same, pretty much. And at the end... Oh, wrong button. I forget the run button. Yeah, at the end you got a view of the moon and the earth. I thought it was pretty nice. I was going to make this a viewing area, but then I thought, well, it doesn't really fit the theme, so put houses in. Yeah. But anyway, I think the main idea today, that's the word, idea, is we're going to go and fight the Factorum. And for that, I have made a ship. So, I'll show you that. So, I'll show you this first, like, scatterbrain again. So, yeah, this is what I called the jump pack. And the idea was that I can fly this on its own, and it's fine. But I put a connector on it, because I thought if I got a ship that doesn't have a jump drive, I can just attach this to it and jump. So, yeah, I've used that and I've explored most of the planets, and it works pretty well. But this is the Trilobite. Now, I got this over using the projector, and I hate this ship. It's ugly and it's stupid looking, and I hate it. And it's quite an old design. It's one of the first ships I ever made. I wanted to make... It was orange, because I was trying to rip off the Cardassian ships from Star Trek. So yeah. And I hated it so much. I thought it's stupid looking and I hate it. So I'll go and fight the Factorum, because that was when the Factorum had just been put out. And I thought, yeah, I'll let the Factorum blow it up and I won't bother. I'll delete the blueprint and everything. It survived the encounter. And I thought, okay, I'll go and fight the Factorum again. And it survived the encounter again. It did 3 Factorum encounters. I did 0 repairs on it. By the end, all like this was gone. All that was left was like this much, like that. That was all that was left. And I had to do the last encounter just by ramming, and I beat the encounter. So yeah, I hate the ship, but it is really tough, so I'm keeping it. And I have been out on it a few times already. I'll show you. Did it? Yeah. So yeah, these are what I've killed with the Trilobite so far. So it does well. And I'm not going to lie, it in the warship, it really did a lot of damage. So since then I've put in some artillery turrets, which I'm hoping will take out the warship's weapons. But yeah, but the other encounters it handles really well. But the warship is a bit of a challenge. So I thought we're going to go and fight the Factorum, because it's fun. Yeah, so I'll give you a quick look around inside. So this is the bridge. Again, I didn't really like this ship, so I've only just started trying to do an interior, and I'm not there yet. But it's got 2 control seats in the front. It's got the main storage for my ammo and everything there. Got a lot of gyroscopes, quite a lot of gyroscopes, because it's a big ship. It needs a lot. I do want to get the Prototech ones, but I've got some in that salvage, but I haven't been there, gone through the salvage yet. Then up here is a 3rd bridge and my energy. This is just because like when I've literally just repaired it, because I had a Factorum warship and it sort of blew a huge hole in here and it took both of these out. so I had to rely on the AI blocks to finish the job. So yeah, I've put this in just as a backup. And back here, it's just my assembler and storage, and I didn't have room for a big refinery, so it's just got a little one. But that's just so I can like make repairs when I go out. This just goes back round. Back here's my engine room. So yeah. But like I say, when I built this ship, I was just like, I just want to make something that looks weird, and I hate it, but I love it because it's a strong ship. But I hate it as well because it's stupid looking. Anyway, plan today, we're going to fight the Factorum. Want to get away from my station without breaking anything? Where is it? Behind the moon, of course it is. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'll probably like jump most of the way there, then I'll bring you back, because I think I don't know how far I can jump. Let's have a look. 8? No, 7. 1,000, so that's going to be like 3 jumps. So that's going to take a while. So I'll jump closer, then I'll bring you back. Alright, we're going to go straight in on it, so wish me luck. What we got? Bullshit. What's that? Be the torpedoes. Is that the warship? Yeah, it looks like the warship to me. See if I can focus on that. At least it's only got 1 escort ship. The last one I thought had 3, so that was a bit of a pain. I hate when there's a bit of debris in it, sort of like instead of letting you target the warship, it targets everything else. Come on. Don't know if the escort's out of the game or not. Looks like it's drifting, but I don't know if it's out. I did used to have rocket launchers on the front of this, but I found that there was a constant weak point, and I kept getting blown up because of that. This battle's gonna hurt. Yeah, torpedoes. I don't know if my weapons are out. Weapons out. What's it done? I hate when it does that. I'm gonna go to the other bridge. Hope I can get there without dying. There we go. Where you at? Yeah, I'm pretty sure my cannons are down, so we're just going to ram. This is what I like to do. My cannons are down, I just ram. I think I still had one functional. Oh well, a bit late now. Right. Yes. Got my dampeners to it. Don't know if that's weapons down or not. And my mag plates are gone. Ah, never mind. Never mind. Okay. I can't see their turrets, but I'm assuming they're here. Alright. Oh, yeah. Think you're going, pal? What I'm trying to do is get nice and trapped. Oh, I'm hurt. Hopefully I don't die. I do have a first aid kit, but it's medical thingy. Okay, I'll just have to not die. Alright. Do some tail whips. Yeah, like I say, the warship gives me trouble. There we go. Think that was them dead? Oh. I think. Something blew up and it wasn't me, so... I believe their weapons are down. Don't quote me on that. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to see if I can make a mag plate or something, because my others got destroyed. I don't think I packed a lot of spares. I didn't. Dang it. Oh. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to be a bit careful here, because if I die I can't get back here very easily. So I should have packed another survival kit, but I didn't. I know. Mag. What do I need for that? Alright, I should actually... What do I want? Engines? Mother shite? Oh, if I take out a gyro, I might be able to make one. Want to get... Where can I put it? What's intact? One. Okay. Oh. Right, now. Yeah. This is about as much damage as the last warship did. So. Where's it gone? Where did it go? Is that it? I don't know. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know if that's it or not. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll see if I can find it. And hopefully I can. But if not, then I'll limp home and repair. Turns out I'm an idiot. I didn't see that unidentified signal, so I'm guessing that's going to be the warship. But we'll check out the damage, right? So, I know it looks really bad, but this is about how much damage I design it to take, so... No, I think this is about average. But yeah, when I repair this, I did have a hollow projector. It might not still be there. But yeah, it's not actually that hard to repair. It's all made out of light armour and blast doors. But yeah, actually survived about right. Yeah, but like I say, the what is it? The high profile escort, is it? I've got some in my... I don't know if the services terminal is still there. It's not. Yeah, but you know, I think it's the high profile escort is the really long ship. It can handle that easily. I handled that, and it had, I think, 3 or 4 escorts with it, and it handled the ship very easily. But yeah, the warship seems to be about all this can take, and it had 1 escort with it. I don't know where that went. I was trying to find it, but I can't see it nowhere. There must be a way you can have maybe a drone that can auto-find things. Is there? I don't know. Not important anyway. What I'm going to do... where's my plate? Yeah, right there. So I'm going to try and get up close to this, mag plate it, and see if I can repair my services terminal and try and Pokemon it. Because I've done it before. See if I can get close enough without destroying myself. Like I say, the damage on the ship looks really bad, but it's actually very easy to repair. Right. So, what I don't want to do, I know that there is a warhead about halfway on this warship that blows the back off. So I'm going to not go up. So I'm going to try and get it more towards the front. Then what I'm going to have to do is scrap it down and hope I can scrap enough parts off of it to rebuild my ship and get home. I should be able to. Right. Go. Down. It's actually quite hard. Right. Up. Along. Okay. Maybe I can get on that turret. Go up. There we go. Cool. Right. So I now have the ship captured. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear it down. And hopefully I don't die. That's a point. Slash GTS. Just in case I die and I can't find my ship again. Because I think I might die inside. I think there might be an interior turret. But I want to get over there and claim what I can. So yeah. I'll get aboard and then see what I can get. I found a warhead. So if you ever hijack a Factorum ship, between these two, then you go straight down. And there's the warhead. But yeah, that's designed to blow this whole back area out. So that you can't get any good loot. I took that out. So I'm hoping that I've got enough to like break down and repair enough that I can claim and Pokemon the ship. Should be able to. Oh yeah, turret. No interior turrets, so that's good. I hate interior turrets. Yeah, but I think I've done pretty well. Yeah. One of these two, I can't remember what. Yeah, but I managed to Pokemon the ship. So I think all in all, like I say, this looks really bad, but this is mostly just light armour, so it's easy to fix, right? And I think the biggest damage was this back. And this is where I was sort of like tail flicking the Factorum ship. But yeah. But like I say, I designed all of my ships with ramming in mind, so this survived the ramming. But yeah, I'm nearly home. I got one jump out of it. I'm waiting for the jump drives to recharge. They're halfway. But because I've lost so much mass because of the explosion, I was able to actually jump a lot further. I think I got an extra 500 miles out of it or something. Yeah. This looks quite bad, but the first time I ever built the ship, it had blown the back off as well. So this is about how it ends up whenever I face the warship. But I got hang on. I got a warship out of it and a load of loot, and all I've got to do is replace a whole bunch of light armour. But yeah, this ship has gone through... that was actually a pretty good fight. Yeah, but all this, and I think that's the back of one of the other Factorum ships because the warhead blew off. Yeah, but all of this is this ship. It's only the warship that can like wreck me this hard. And I think most of this is because I was ramming, because all my turrets get blown off. Apart from, I think I've still got one or two. Yeah, I've still got a couple. Yeah, but I think the turrets get blown off, and then I just ram. But hey, I design all of my ships for ramming anyway. So yeah, this will be back. All this back part, pretty much fine. I think I had a bit of damage under here. But yeah, I got lucky and the jump drives didn't get hit, so that was good. Yeah. I'll get back to the space station. I'm waiting for the recharge at the moment. I'm nearly there. And then I'll show you the repair bill, and then I'll repair the ship. I just want to give you an update. We're about to jump home. I'm hoping I don't crash into an asteroid or something. Can you do that with jump? I don't know. Right, where are we? Yeah, I did deliberately sort of go a little bit short because I didn't want to risk crashing. But we're not that far away. I don't think there's another station nearby. Yeah, but I'm going to get home and then see what the repair bill is. I reckon it should be fine. I'll get to maximum speed, then I'll have a look at how much cash I've got. I've been doing a lot of pirate missions anyway. Oh, I don't mind doing it. I've been trying to patch up little bits here and there with what I can during the journey. But I didn't have enough to like do my medical bay or anything. Alright, yeah, I've got a lot of money, so it should be fine. See when we get there, eh? Nearly back. So, what do you reckon the repair bill's going to be? I've repaired what I could be bothered to repair on the way here. I think I have to be inside the bubble though. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a lag spike. What's happening? The Factorum back. No. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what that lag spike was for. Right, so anyway. What do we reckon? I'm hoping cheap. Alright. Maybe I could look where I'm going, maybe. Okay. There. Right. What do we reckon? Alright. Accept that. Thank you very much. That wasn't too bad of a repair bill, actually. Yeah. And like I say, this might look really bad, but like 90% of this is just light armor and blast doors. So, yeah, this is very, very cheap to repair. Very easy and cheap. What am I talking about? Cheap and easy to repair and run. That's what I mean. So, like I say, it looks bad at the front, but honestly, that'll take me maybe an hour to fix, maybe, at most. And like I say, it does look really bad, but honestly, light armor, it's not really that bad. And I got a warship out of the deal, so I could repair the Factorum warship and use that. I won't, but I could. I just want to I'll get mostly home and we'll finish things off. Be a bit careful because I don't want to crash into my station. I think we're close enough, right? Yeah, I think this is actually a pretty effective ship. I've got all of this. All of this is what this ship has killed. So it might look like it's pretty wrecked, but it's actually not too bad. So I think I'm going to repair this. I'm going to unload it and then repair it, and it'll be ready for next time. But yeah, I just wanted to show you my ship. That's got down thrust tonight. Hey, not. I'll let it stop on its own. But yeah, so that's my ship, and I'm pretty happy with how this sideways housing block came out. And I've got my my jump pack here. I do want to make a smaller ship that I can attach to this and use it for exploration. Don't think I've changed anything else. Let's have a look down here. I just like doing that, it's fun. Yeah, but I don't think I've changed anything else. I showed you all under here I had to redo. And oh yeah, this stick here was where I projected over and built my ship. Because you have to, if you've never used a projector, like I didn't have the connector here. If you've never used a projector, you have to project it and have a block for it to project onto, and it can't be a connector. Because I found that out the annoying way. But yeah, if you line the projector up with a block, and then you build off that block, and then you just grind the block off, and you got your ship. But yeah, I think it's pretty successful. That ship has done, it's done a lot, you know what I mean? It's taken out 2 warships, 1, 2, 3, 4 escorts, and these are the ones I caught. No, I think there's 3 or 4 I didn't catch. Yeah, and 2 of these high-profile transports, and is that a barrage or barge? Yeah, so it's a very effective ship, even though it looks like crap. But it's just a very, very, very tough ship. But I think what I want to do is underneath I might either go under or have, like, rip these out and have another block higher so that it's got a bit more of a armor underneath. Because I getting ripped out is not a huge problem, but it is a bit annoying. And I want to get a med bay, but I might put the med bay like back here, maybe, because I think this is probably going to be a more secure area for it. Yeah, because I think here was probably a bit too exposed. But this is how I like to stress test my ships. Now, I'll go out and I'll get it destroyed. I'll see where it got destroyed, and I'll repair it. So yeah. Anyway, just thought I'd do a Factorum encounter because I normally don't film them, but why not? And I've got a good amount of loot. I did get some Prototech as well. I didn't save. There was a Prototech engine on the Factorum warship, but I just scrapped that. I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered to put a new mag plate in and do all that crap. But yeah, I think overall pretty successful. And next time my ship will be fixed. That won't take me that long because mostly light armor. And then I think I'll build a little ship to explore with that, like an exploration-y ship. Maybe I'll go to the alien planet and farm spiders for meat. And I did buy myself this little mini merchant. I put a Gatling turret on it just so it's not unarmed. Yeah. But that's quite good for just going out and doing the salvage runs, because I can have little foot on it, so I can just salvage them easily. But yeah, I think we're starting to sort of do nicely. Anyway, I think I've scatterbrained on enough for now. See you later.